Alright, so I'm doing my mid-semester demo. So I'm just showing you a little icon right here for my fancy feeder. I know previously I talked about doing the LCD screen first. And so I did actually do an LCD screen, but then over spring break, that extended spring break, I actually decided that I wanted to do more. I previously talked about doing maybe an app, but I found an Instructable on how to actually do a website with a scale. So it seemed like a really good idea. So right now these are kind of buggy, so I won't really go through. These I'll probably do, or I will do that on the final demo. But basically this, by the time I'm done, should show the history of the eating on a chart. The timers I think do work. It's just my Raspberry Pi isn't on the correct time, so I would have to do a different time than the real time. And then settings, that's just where you can put the name. Well, here are the times, but that's where you can put, let me go back to home, you can put the name, and then also right now, I'll have to continue to work on this, but the food in the reservoir, which is this right here, let me turn this light down, so which is this right here, I think this is around 56 to 75 grams, but it isn't showing right now. I'm not sure if my table isn't saving quick enough as I am reloading, but it's not saving how much food is in the reservoir. Obviously, I've tried this out already. I did about 80 grams into the food bowl, and then here that's where I would enter a portion to feed, and then this is the manual feeder, but the times, as I previously stated, are going to have the actual times when you're away that you can set it to. So again, this is my fancy feeder website, and then I'll go ahead and go into actually showing you a demo. So I showed in the last presentation that I was going to be mounting my stepper motor. This is actually on a scale right here. The scale for the bowl is right in front of this, but I'm actually only going to show the food coming out. So the reason this is taped in and not super glued right now is actually because I didn't want to super glue it before I put it in the casing. I just want to make sure it's just all working well, because this can get stuck. I may actually end up cutting half of this out to ensure that the food just immediately slides through without holding the turner up at all. So anyways, this is completed, and I don't have it in the casing in all of the wood we cut yet, just because I want to go ahead and finish painting it and making it look nice. Obviously, this is just the demo, so I'm going to go ahead and actually press this manual feed right here. Okay, so basically right here where it says enter your portions, you're going to click this upper arrow. I previously said that I give her 32 grams every feeding. So if I want to manually feed her, sorry, probably should have done this before I started the video. Basically, 32 grams it'll put here, and then I'm going to manually feed her, so I'll just press feed me. And this actually won't go into her portions for the day if you manually feed. So I do want to get that worked out. Like I said, some of these are buggied, kind of have bugs, but for now it's not going into her feeding for the day, but I will try to get that worked out. So basically what I'm going to do is press feed me, and then it'll just take a few seconds, and then this starts moving. So again, like I said before, it is stopping